Hi guys, it's Nick. Right, I've just had a bit of an interesting pickup in a charity shop. You might be able to see behind me that great big bag. It's full of Playmobil. There's about 7 kilos, just under 7 kilos. And that was sat in a charity shop at £25. So I grabbed it. They wouldn't let me open it and have a good rummage around, so I'm not really sure exactly what's in there. I think I can see a few dinosaur bits, and I've done well with dinosaur stuff in the past. So yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a good buy. There's absolutely tons of it in there. So what I thought I'd do, I'm going to open it up in a minute, spread it all around, have a bit of a better look, and then show you what I've managed to pick up. Okay, right, I've been through and had an initial sort out and had a look through and see what's in there, and I don't know, it's okay, but it's nowhere near as good as it could have been. There's loads of rubbish in there, and there's loads and loads of bits missing. I don't think there's any complete sets. There's no instructions, which doesn't help. I'll do okay out of it. There's certainly money to be made, but yeah, it's not as good as I thought. The dinosaur that I saw that really piqued my interest is okay, and he's complete, but the set that he would have come from I don't think is in there. I'm not sure. There's various other bits. Well, I'll show you in more detail in a minute. Like this was from one of the dinosaur sets, but there's no wheels, and yeah, it's in a bit of a mess. Anyway, let me give you a closer look at what I've fished out so far. Okay, so on a positive, there are loads of figures. How many have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. About 24 odd figures. So that's my investment back anyway, so certainly no way I could lose money. I was just looking up this guy, and it looks like he did come with a set with dinosaur eggs, which I've managed to fish out. And all of these, if you can hear rattling around, oh, I can't do it with one hand, yes I can. They've got little tiny baby Stegosaurus inside, and there's 3 of those. So yeah, that should be top end. I'd get about a tenner for that with the eggs. Oh, there's another figure. Chuck him in there. Some quite nice animals, which I'll probably do a couple of bundles of. Probably another sort of 10 to 20 quid's worth of animals. I haven't even opened this bag. A ready-made bundle of trees and plants, but I mean I can see some Lego in there and bits that aren't Playmobil, so that will need sorting. There was all sorts of junk in there. There was a set of these Virgin Atlantic cars and vans. Random things like plasticine, a rock. There was this, which I think was a Moshi Monsters treehouse thing, which is just worthless. Various other bits of junk. And then, yeah, like I was saying, the vehicles are missing wheels, those don't fit. All this stuff is incomplete. There's a few bases, and then loads and loads of other bits, but without instructions it's going to be a right struggle to put it together. Tons and tons of accessories. I've done really well with these in the past, so I will go through all of this, pull out stuff that's rubbish and nothing to do with Playmobil, and then there's probably, I don't know, it would be a complete guess, but 20, 30, maybe even 40 quid's worth of accessories once I've been through it all. There's some cool bits like this little, it's meant to be a gold, like gold bar. You can see Playmobil on the back if it will focus. Focus. No. Oh yeah, there we go. You know, if you wanted to go to the lengths, you could get a couple of quid for that on its own if you really pushed it. But I'll do little bundles of accessories probably. There's a couple of these like wagon sheds for Playmobil 1, 2, 3 trains. I found the doors for that one. I haven't yet for this one. There might be a little bit of value in there. But I think apart from these that I might do a bundle of, these are like builders and construction site stuff. Nice little lot there. I might put a couple of figures with it. But the rest of it, I think, apart from maybe that as well, which goes with these figures, that'll make a simple little lot. The rest I think I'm just going to bundle up and sell it as a job lot. because I've also got left over from when I've been picking up Playmobil for the last year or so. I've got a load of bits that are just incomplete or missing parts. This bank, you know, missing a door, etc. Loads of bits and bobs in there. So what I may just do with everything else is do a big job lot and sell it on to somebody who can take a chance on it and see what they can do with it. So yeah, not too bad. I'll certainly make money, but it's not as good as I may have hoped. Okay, right, it's now Monday and it's in the evening. I stayed back to try and sort this Playmobil out, just get some lots put together. The first ones I've come up with, that's the dinosaur with its little eggs with the babies in, so I'm going to do a little bit of scenery with that, so when I do the picture it looks a lot better. So yeah, the stegosaurus and the eggs. I'm going to do these rhinos. You've got the mother and the baby, and again a little bit of scenery that I've just put together, so that will make a perfect little lot. And I've just put together this one again, so a little bit of scenery and a selection of zoo animals, so that'll go as a zoo lot. And there's this little thing that looks like an animal transportation sort of crate thing. So they're the first 3 lots that I've made up. I'm going to go through this lot and see what other stuff I can come up with. I've basically decided all of these incomplete sets and incomplete buildings are going to go as a big job lot. Not sure whether I'm going to do that on eBay itself or just stick it on Facebook. And all of the absolute rubbish has gone in the bin, the stuff that wasn't Playmobil and wasn't worth anything else, wasn't worth giving to charity, is in the bin. So yeah, so now I'm going to sort through this lot and decide how I'm going to lot it all up. Okay, next lot is everything I had left that I didn't use in those little scenes I set up of the trees and plants and flowers. So I've just set that up, took a photograph exactly like that, and that'll be the next lot. Right, I've made up this lot of Viking stuff as well. I had this boat kicking around and I had that little boxed set sitting around, which was missing a couple of bits. The boat is missing its mast, and then in this job lot there was a load of shields, a couple of these little boats. So I've just kind of made up a lot of all these different random bits, and yeah, it's come out pretty well. It should be saleable now. I mean, there's nowhere near a complete set, it's just a random assortment of stuff, but once you get it together like that, it suddenly looks like a reasonable lot. So yeah, quite pleased with that one. Right, and I've finished. These are the last few lots I'm going to do. This is all the people, just a random selection of people. As you can see, a little policeman on his bike and a load of accessories. So that's just going to be a random lot, just photographed like that. I pulled out the pirates. There's a couple of pirate figures, boat, parrot, gun, cannon, all that sort of stuff. Cool little treasure chest with tiny little gold pieces in. So that's going as a lot. What was left of the animals, these are, rather than zoo animals, these are sort of more domestic and farm animals, so I'll do a little lot of those. This will make a great lot once I've set it all up. It's all builders and construction equipment, tools, a few figures that are obviously sort of construction worker style figures, all this sort of stuff, generator, etc. I had a few of these fence pieces left over which didn't really fit in anywhere, so I'm going to look those up, see if there's any value at all in it. I might do a little lot just of those. And then the final one are these princess figures and this little tiny castle piece. Then I've added in a couple of other female fancy looking dressed up ones, and I had these 2 little unicorns as well which seem to fit, and a few bits of furniture and accessories. So yeah, that made a little lot that should sell pretty well. And that is everything, all lotted up, ready to go. Just got to take a few more pictures now, and then tomorrow, if I get time, I will get it all listed. Right, I've just finished setting up the construction workers for their photograph. I'll just move the light in a bit. So yeah, 4 figures, the little digger, and there's all these like generators and then tools and cones, all this stuff. I've said this before, but it's so worth just laying everything out neatly. So that's what the photograph will look like. And then just do a load of close-ups and allow your buyer to see exactly what they're getting. So yeah, quite pleased with how that came out in the end. Okay, so there you go. That's all the Playmobil sorted into lots. Just got to take those last few pictures and then it's all ready to list. Yeah, quite pleased in the end. It could have been so much better. I had no idea really what I was buying. It's just a bag full of Playmobil. And yeah, could have been better, but could have been worse. There's certainly plenty of money to be made. I haven't worked out what I'm likely to get back. But yeah, all ready to list. Hopefully if I get time tomorrow, I've got so much to do, but if I get time tomorrow, I'll get those on and hopefully get some sales out of it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. There'll be the usual links below to my Facebook and website. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.